Oh, there we go. I don't know why the fuck it wasn't working. Hello, AVK. Hope you were having a great day. I said I was because I went and got some comics. I know I look dumb as hell when I was muted doing that. I went and got some comics. Hope you're having a great day, man. Thank you for telling me I was muted. Jesus. I stay doing that. Yeah, I want to go over those real quick. And then, yeah, we'll start playing Ultimate Alliance. We gotta beat Atlantis. And I want to try to get through Mandarin's deal, at least start it, because the Mandarin boss fight, one of the worst in the game. Because, excuse me, you have to get these little like explosive ants in this teleporter, and they run around and chase you and shit, and they'll like instantly blow up if you're not careful and quick enough. It sucks. So we're gonna try to get that, but that'll be later. First, we gotta get to Atlantis, which is one of the annoying levels because you swim. It's an underwater level, so they're fucking boring in here. They're like the worst inherently. Boo. Thumbs down underwater levels. I've never played a game with a good one. Then again, now I look back, I haven't played too many games with an underwater level. Because I think while I was like mainly playing games, I got like phased out. Sorry about the check. Just smacking them and chewing them. Yo, airheads don't get their props like they should. This is one of the best candies out there. Airheads are good. Okay, comics. What comic? Okay, I'll show y'all what I read today and do it like a little roundup. And also what I bought today. I bought and read this. Predator number 2. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe number 2. Sick, awesome comic. I like this. I just read the first issue today, but I had bought that weeks ago. Let me show it. I know I've showed it before. I'm gonna show it again. If I didn't bring it out. Okay. Well, I read the first issue and this one. First issue, the Predators kill. So okay, this is like a run-on sequel thing to Predator versus Wolverine, Predator versus Black Panther, and then Predator versus Spider-Man, which I read Predator versus Wolverine and it was dope. I need to read Predator versus Black Panther and Predator versus Spider-Man now, and I want to see if I can just do that on my phone in bed like tonight. So, because I don't want to go buy those. Excuse me. But yes, this was awesome. Predator versus Wolverine seems a little one-sided. It's cool how they worked it in. He like 10 consecutive streams, dude. We're locked in, man. We're locked in. That deserves a candy treat. I wish I could give you some of this. I don't know if you like them. If you like Airhead, have some of that. Thank you. I appreciate you being here so much. I don't shut up about it every time. Thank you, ABK. I appreciate all the time you hang out, man. You always chill. I appreciate that. Best mod on Twitch ever. Mystery one's the best, as always. Okay, but yeah. Oh my god, Frankenstein was... Bro, Frankenstein was it. That movie is, I need to watch it again to pay attention to the music, but oh my god, the performances across the board, Jacob Elroy, whatever, man, that kid is a star. He's awesome. He's amazing. Him as Frankenstein's monster was amazing. Oscar Isaac, my dude, the homie, the man, the myth, the legend, my boy, killed it as Dr. Victor Frankenstein, and really sold that man could create something like that, because he is so selfish and so self-righteous, but also like determined and believes in what he's doing. What's his name playing the guy who like funds him? I forgot. Dr. King Schultz, or Dr. Schultz from Django. I forgot his name in the movie. Hellman, something like that. He owned the medical company, or he was a doctor who owned like the military ammunition thing. He's like an ex-military doctor or something, I think. And Fucking man. Man, the way the story is told, Christoph Waltz, that's right. Love him. I'll watch anything with him in it. Um, mm, excuse me for all the chewing. The guy who played William Frankenstein, Victor's brother, was in All Quiet on the Eastern Front or Western Front, whichever. All Quiet on the Western Front. The remake that came out a year or two or three ago now, and he was great. Mia Goth. I put it on my story on Instagram today. I was like, yeah, if I were born yesterday, I too would like to be treated with love and kindness and patience by Mia Goth. She was awesome. I didn't realize until I looked at the credits that she played his mother and William's wife. I didn't know that, which makes it like just a little weird. Just a little weird. But it makes sense. Victor Frankenstein's a very troubled man. You got to be pretty fucked up to take on an endeavor like trying to creating life, not making it to where people will live forever or creating a medicine that will help people live longer, but like you are literally trying to create life. And it worked, but it messed up. The way that they told the story with him being trapped in the ship, I've never read the book, and I probably should. I'm sure there's a graphic novelization of the original book floating around somewhere that I probably really enjoy, so I kind of want to look for that. I just need something to look at. Like, if I can start reading classic stories with, like, graphic novelization, like, renditions, I'll totally get into them, but I hate to sound dumb, but, like, just nothing but words on words on words on words, like... And maybe it's the creative spark of my mind that's faded over the years from lack of reading literature, like just like as a casual thing, as a hobby. And yeah, like I really got to get that. I got to get that going in my brain again. Excuse me. Ooh. But yes, all that aside, Frankenstein, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I really don't have a complaint about it. Daddy Issues, the movie. Parent Issues, the movie. Go seek therapy, the movie. Please, go get therapy. Great movie. Yeah, very good movie. I was really happy with it. Runtime was great. Guillermo del Toro, you're the GOAT of telling like heartfelt, poignant stories. You're the GOAT. He's him. That guy was born to tell Frankenstein. Like he was born to tell that story. He was born to make that movie. Yes, love that. I put it on like right after I ended stream last night. I went up, got some chips, and came back and got a water and fucking threw the movie on, and it was worth. But yes, this is good. Speaking of movies and Predator, segue. I'm gonna go see. I want to go try to see Badlands tomorrow in IMAX. But I think the movie's already about to leave. I didn't realize it only runs for like a week in IMAX or something. And I think tomorrow is the last day at my IMAX theater they're showing. So like, if I want to see it in IMAX, I gotta go. And not that I have anything else going on, but do I feel like going to the fucking movies tomorrow? I'll have to see. If I wake up tomorrow and got it in my... I heard it was good too, so I feel like I'll probably end up going. I'll probably end up going and come home and stream and talk about it. But this was good. This was dope. I recommend... I don't know. If you ever in your life find us laying around, this will definitely, in about like 5 years, be just like a whatever comic. But did you like The Green Mile? Good ass movie. Yeah, capital good. Yeah, Tom Hanks. What's his name? Rest in peace. I forgot his name. Von Rames. What else did I read today? I read Batman Hush Part 2, number 1, which is just Batman 168 or 58. I think this is 58. 158. Written by Jeff Loeb, art by Jeff Lee, or Jim Lee, excuse me, Jim Lee. Yeah, man. I mean, when Jim Lee's drawing Batman or the X-Men, you buy it, in my opinion, or you read it at least. So I went and bought it. I went over this whole spiel. I read it today for real. Pretty good intro. The people who were reading the original Hush, I feel like if they're reading the sequel, it just reads too narrow. It reads too straight. And this is just the first issue, I understand, but like it already reads very like linear. It reads violently linear. The art's very good. It's Jim Lee. There's nothing to say there. But like it felt very this felt like I was reading a comic from like 2003. And I haven't read a lot of comics from the early 2000s because the 90s get a bad rap for being bad, but the early 2000s are arguably worse. The early 2000s are like, because the movies started coming in, so people started like buying comics again. But I feel like story-wise, especially art-wise, the late 90s and the early 2000s were some of the worst times in like general big two art. You should go back and just look at some X-Men comics from the 90s and 2000s. It's some of the worst art ever. And they're actually reviving some of that art in some of the ads in the Marvel books, because there's an X-Men series going on. But this is good. Like I said, Jim Lee doing art. Batman gets like a new suit for this. It's pretty good. Joker's there. I've had enough of Joker. I've been alive 28 years. I think I've had enough of Joker in my life. I've played fucking 4 Arkham games. I've played goddamn 3 Lego games. I didn't play like, I mean, how much more I've seen 1 Joker movie. I did not go see the second movie because I was young enough to get caught up into the stupid fucking vortex that was the first movie. Outside of it genuinely being like a nice film to watch, it just had like the worst fan base of people behind it, and I was kind of blinded by how good the movie was to see which you shouldn't let the fan base like dictate the art that you interact with, but like some of the worst people were hyping up Joaquin Phoenix's Joker for the wrong reasons. So here's issue 159. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I almost said something stupid. I was about to say, did I read this one? I know I read this one because this is where yeah. Right. Yeah, so I did read this one. Once again, pretty linear. This I mean, spoiler alert, mute me now or turn it off. I don't know for the VOD if anybody even watches these. AVK, if you ever plan on reading the spoiler alert. Jason Todd is in this, and it's probably like one of my favorite ways Jason Todd has been written, but I will tell you a frame that had me saying like, what the fuck? Or like, just why, right? First off, Batman picks up a gun in like the heat of battle, shoots Jason Todd, his adopted son, shoots Jason Todd in the head, cracks his helmet, and Jason's like, damn, lucky, like even I didn't expect that. I am personally, the older I get, getting more and more turned off by Batman, the more and more that he is willing to do for the fucking Joker. It is making me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. The levels of which Batman will go for his no-kill rule to protect the Joker. It makes me physically ill, and I can't stand reading Batman sometimes because of it. This issue touches on it, and I think that's the only reason I'm able to voice that so poignantly. Batman would rather, like, fight to the bloody knuckles and shoot at, and also, I haven't even gotten to the frame, hold his adopted son at gunpoint as Batman, Mr. I don't use guns, I don't kill people, aiming like the tool that took his parents away, that destroyed his family, aiming it at his adopted son. One of the people in his life that he's trying to avoid, exactly what happened to him happened to. And with Jason, sure, he's failed a little bit. I really wouldn't say he failed. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go online and just read how this ends up turning out. I'm probably not gonna keep spending my money on these. He is gay for the John. At this rate, they must be in love. Like most low-key enemy to lovers ever. Because I don't know, man. You're supposed to let us know when you go to lovers. Like nobody knows that y'all are y'all lovers. Hello. Here we go. One that I don't think too many people are keen on or know about. Street Sharks #2. I got the $10 cover because I love Street Sharks. I love me some Street Sharks. Street Sharks! Don't get me started. The Death Battle guys, excuse me, did a little podcast episode on like who would win, Ninja Turtles or Street Sharks. These guys swim through concrete, like street concrete, industrial steel, whatever you put in front of it, they eat and swim through it. These guys would obliterate the Ninja Turtles. I love the Ninja Turtles. These guys would nuke the Ninja Turtles. They would nuke them. Literally nuclear bomb versus coughing baby. I love giving my support to the Street Sharks, but this absolutely reads and looks like a 6-year-old's cartoon, 6-year-old's comic book, which I am not going to be one of those guys that come to a comic book and be like, why doesn't this look like it's for grown men? Why isn't this drawn like why isn't this for me? Dude, like this is very much so a comic book for children. I understand that. So like, just because I paid a big boy price, I can't expect, it to be all of a sudden for big boys. Like I am not disillusioned by that. It has cute art. I had a great time reading this on the back porch today. I read it outside. Made me feel like a kid again. Yeah, more Street Sharks. Who's publishing these? Who's making these? ID Comics. Hey, if every week y'all release Street Sharks and y'all see 5 sales on there, I got y'all. I'm one of them, and I'm a good one too. I buy your good ones. I'm sure they have more than like 5 buyers, or else this probably wouldn't have even lifted off the ground. All right. What else did we get today? We got, I really enjoyed this one, but it's gonna be a bitch to show off the cover. At ID Publishing, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for publishing that. I love y'all. I'll keep buying it. Keep publishing Street Sharks. I'll keep buying it. Planet She-Hulk, #1, which is cool because I'm currently reading at home. Well, I'm currently reading like on and off right now. The collection of, I've read the story before. That's why I'm not trying to rush through it. World War Hulk. I'm reading. This is the whole collection. I'm reading through this right now. This and Immortal Hulk are my favorite Hulk stories. This is genuinely watching Hulk go like anime character levels of strong. Like literally almost every Marvel character that you can kind of think of, like the big strong ones or the teams, if you you think of how they could beat the Hulk in the end, this comic kind of tells you to shut the fuck up. I mean, he defeats the Ghost Rider penance stare. That's like one of the unbeatable moves in comics. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but he beat it because they like send him in a rocket that has like a failsafe or something, and it like goes off and blows up and like kills his planet that he's come to love and live on, and his wife and everything. It's crazy. It was crazy. And so he comes to Earth looking for like serious payback. It's pretty good. But all that is to say, that planet that he goes to, Sakaar, they send him to, he ends up being the king, and then Hulk has a son, and then he becomes king of Sakaar for a while, and then I didn't know this, but Hulk had 2 sons. One of them died, and he was the ruler of Sakaar when he died. So now Hulk needs She-Hulk, his cousin, to come in and watch the place for 5 days. It's supposed to be, and she, of course, it's not just 5 days. Yeah, we got, dropping it. I love that. We got the variant glossy. Whenever there's a reflective glossy cover, I gotta get it. Oh, look, there's a camera. There you guys are. This was fun. I've always said I'm a really big She-Hulk fan, and then if someone were to ask like, oh, what's your favorite, I wouldn't be able to say anything. I haven't read her, admittedly, but I love that she breaks the 4th wall. I love that she's funny. I love that she's like goofy. When it comes to comic book characters where they say like they're not perfect people, but then they kind of like are in over almost every measure except one, she is genuinely like not a perfect person. Like, she is not a perfect person. Like, she is flawed in the most human ways. Like, she reads like a human being. She's like a human to me. I love She-Hulk. She's great. She reads like an actual human being to me. And then last but not least, Captain America #3. I got it for the retro cover and then didn't realize she did twerk on her TV show, and I'm a fan of that. Everybody who hated that, I don't know. People who hated that would have booed the fucking lunar landing, okay? I want people to understand that. If you hated Megan Thee Stallion and She-Hulk twerking together on Disney Plus, you probably would have booed the moon landing. Like, literally. You probably just hate good entertainment. Shut up. You suck. End of discussion. End of argument. You're lame. I know I look like an idiot in the comic book store today staring at these Captain America comics, because I was trying to remember which one of these, how far am I all the way caught up in the series? And I like am. But I'm not. Captain America is like one of my favorite comic book characters. The older I get, he's not the absolute favorite anymore, but he's definitely one of them. But yeah, I read this one. I didn't realize I had read this one, but I did. I don't even know if I own the second issue. I have to get my affairs in order with these. But Captain America issue #3, written by Chip Zdarsky. This is the variant cover. Disney Stitch. There's Stitch. Cap has Stitch. Yeah, man. If this run wasn't like mid, man, I would have. They had the $50 variant. They had like the 1 in 50. For every 50 comics, they give the shop like one of those covers, and they had one, bro. And it was good. It was a nice cover too. I liked it. And for 50, I'm like, bro, I'll walk out of here with just this today. I don't care. I was ready to spend that, but I remember this run is like just not really real. I'm not like foaming at the mouth to read this all the time. It's not what I think of every week. Right now, honestly, I want to read more Predator. Predator's the most fun book I'm reading right now. Wolverine, I was reading that earlier in the year. That lost me. Spider-Man comics, I always feel lost. I don't care to read Spider-Man. I know he ain't holding what I think he's holding. Man, it's ice cream. Get your mind out the gutter. It's ice cream. It's Stitch. He got ice cream. And I love how disgusted Cap looks. That's a hilarious face. Never seen Cap make that face before. But yeah. Talking about. Oh yeah, okay. I thought you was, man, my bad. Yeah, this little Stitch. It's the Disney variant edition. I didn't really notice that. When I went in there and looked at the comic, I was like, oh cool, it's like a variant of the Retro Avengers. I like that. And then I saw it and I was like, wait, is that fucking Stitch? It is, in fact. Like, oh, you're from Hawaii. That's what Cap would say. Oh, okay, I've been there. You're a cool little guy. And then, what else am I reading? You know what, dude? I gotta go ahead and plug it. I gotta plug it because I can't shut up about it. Ugh. I'm reading the big one. I'm reading the big one right now. Reading it. Reading it again. I'm reading it from the start again, even though I just did that in the past like 6 months. But this comic, man, this story. Every time I read Watchmen, I have to start from the beginning because I'm really trying to soak up what he did with this. Like, I'm really trying to fully absorb what he did with this. Because it's a timeless comic book story, and then also it's like, it's the best comic ever. I would put it up there. I don't know if it is the best comic ever. I haven't read the other ones that people consider the best ever, but this is definitely top 3, and it's not 3. This is top 3, and it's a timeless comic. It's a timeless comic book, of course. He nails using the visual narrative to its maximum. Like visually, this thing kicks so much ass. Um, he he doesn't really waste a lot of words. And then also, if you look at it as like an homage to the comic books of like throughout time, it does that good. If you want to look at it as like a narrative on the societal and political structure of the 80s, it's really good at that too. Watchmen does a lot of heavy lifting. Watchmen does a little bit of everything. It's like, hey, Bucky, hey, buddy. It's like your one-stop shop for like all the comic stuff, like all the stuff that comics can do. He does it in that one. He kind of, and just think he also wrote that V for Vendetta. What's the one about Jack the Ripper that they adapted into a movie with what's his name in it? Kane. Kane's in it, I think. Alan Moore wrote the comic of that. He wrote like the comic book for that. I think it's like I don't remember what it's called. Hold on, I gotta look it up now. From Hell. From Hell is so good. I need to read this as well. Anything with Alan Moore's name on it, I need to get to reading it like really bad. But yeah, that is those are all the. What is my cat doing? He has never gotten up there before. Bucky, what are you doing? He usually doesn't get up there, like ever. I'm just kind of intrigued. Okay, you got down. I was intrigued to see what he was up there doing. Now he's on the bed. Yeah, but that was the comic roundup part of the stream. I guess we should start getting to the actual. Okay, there we go. Don't know what is going on with my audio stuff today. Something must have got unplugged or turned off or something, but let us continue. I feel like Puck might be like really bored today. Because he did something today he hasn't done in a while, and he ran outside when like my dad and my brother were coming in from work and school. He like ran out, and he doesn't do that a lot. He doesn't go far. He stops pretty quick, but he just hasn't done that in a long time. I genuinely think he's bored.
Welcome and good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis, personal butler to Mr. Anthony Stark. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. As you can imagine, the body armor has become so complex that a staff of technicians is required. You may walk around and inspect the facilities.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's Weasel. Who are you and how'd you get in here?
The name's Jack Hammer, but you can call me Weasel.
Could you imagine Ghost Rider being like, "Who are you and how'd you get in?" I'd be like, you know what, man?
No one saw me.
I'll never come back. I'll never come back. Jack Hammer.
Wyatt Wingfoot gave me a damaged laptop. Said you heroes wanted to know what data was on it.
Rand, I think.
Yeah, that laptop holds security information for a building called the Imperium.
What's the Imperium, Weasel?
I can find out, but you'll have to get me the password into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s priority files.
I'm not doing it. I'll do it.
There's three possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel...
It's Gabriel Jones. Jacob Fury and Baron Strucker are both bad guys.
Hey.
Damn, everybody's got something to yap about over here. Spider-Man.
Has Tony Stark got it made or what? He's rich, he's a genius, and to top it all off, he's got the perfect mustache.
You seem a little tense.
Gee, I can't see why. Dr. Doom's in control of an army of supervillains, and the Black Widow is working for him.
It's not that bad.
Are you off your meds? The only thing that would make this worse is if the Earth were destroyed to make way for an intergalactic highway.
Do you really think the Black Widow's a traitor?
Of course she is. Hey, I've been at the superhero game long enough to know that the hot chicks always turn evil. Probably because evil pays better.
Weasel, could you get out of the way? Yeah, this is... I think he's jacking his hammer. But no, Spider-Man... This game came out in like 2005 or 6 or 7, and it's when Spider-Man was not infantilized like he was in the Ultimate Universe and then the MCU. In the comic books, bro, like, especially at the time, Spider-Man stood on his own too. Spider-Man didn't like to work in teams. They wanted him to be an Avenger, and he's like, no, I don't want to work with you hoes. Excuse me. And he's not the biggest fan of Tony Stark usually. Why don't you tell Colonel Fury about her?
If one of Nick's little S.H.I.E.L.D. agents has turned to the dark side, then Nicky'll have to figure it out for himself.
It's your responsibility to tell Colonel Fury about the Black Widow.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. You have great power, and with great power also must come...
If you finish that sentence, I'm gonna put so much web in your hair, you'll have to shave your head.
Boy, do you not see who you're talking to?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Splendid. You located the missing cufflink.
Yes.
It was a gift from Miss Virginia Potts when she had been Mr. Stark's secretary.
It's being folliculist? For real? You know I suffer from a follicular deficiency. Who are you?
My name is Edwin Jarvis, and I'm Mr. Anthony Stark's butler, as well as the butler for the Avengers.
You're his manservant. Is this free?
You could say it runs in my blood. My mother and father worked for Mr. Stark's parents.
Oh, so it's chattel.
It is a dream of Mr. Stark's that was 4 years in the making. The top 3 floors are his living quarters. The rest of the building houses his business interests.
It is a dream of interest. Oh.
No, not any longer. Mr. Stark recently had a change of heart concerning that particular field of industry.
What is this section of Stark Tower?
This is primarily
oh, here
where
comes
new
Stark.
Iron Man suits are built for
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Stark.
What do you want? Oh, let me go feed him. He's probably begging for dinner. Dude, I'll feed you one more time. Come on. I'll feed you one more time today, dude. You are, like, not starving, though. Give you a scoop of food and some treats. I'm trying to chill on this, though, because this morning you got a damn whole bowl full of treats for breakfast. You're not supposed to get that. But I was, like, half asleep and lazy, so you got it. Here. Take those. And let me get you some real food in your bowl. I just use real lightly. I need to go get you some wet food that isn't this kibble. You got a bowl full of food, bro. I'm not giving you more. You got enough to last you the rest of the night. You're not getting more. Enjoy them treats, brother. Come on. You coming? He kind of is. This cat moves at his own pace. I thought he was about to make me trip over him or something. All right, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down on your bed. Good boy. Lay down. Lay down, Puck. He's sad. Lay down. He knows how. That's the funny part. He's an asshole.
Oh,
I sound crazy right now.
But as his designs have grown more and more
Who is typing? I don't know.
He has required assistance in manufacturing them.
It's Tony Stark. It's him. Hey.
Stark Tower's a beauty, isn't she?
He's doing it without even touching
I
it.
consider her one of my greatest achievements.
This nigga really is Iron Man. Holy. He's like literally Iron Man. Thanks for letting us use Stark Tower as a headquarters.
No problem. Our little task force needed a base, so it seemed like the thing to do.
Tower must have cost a fortune to build.
I wasn't worried about the cost. That is, until S.H.I.E.L.D. and I had our little disagreement.
You've had trouble with S.H.I.E.L.D.? Okay. I'm kind of over-talking to this. Kind of over-talking to you people. I'm trying to kick ass and save the world. Okay, well, we always got time to talk to... Always got time to talk to Wolverine.
I've heard people complaining about S.H.I.E.L.D. since we got back from the Omega. I'm telling you, it's gotta stop.
You trust S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I trust Nick Fury. He's pulled my fat out of the fire more times than I can remember.
I was about to say, he's pulled my fat ass out of the fire. I'm like, Wolverine, you're not even fat. What are you talking about?
Look, Fury does what he has to keep the world safe. He ain't always got the luxury of playing by the rules.
Thanks, Wolverine. You seem like the last one to like bootlick, but here we are. At the time in the comics, I think him and Nick Fury did have like a run, or Wolverine had a run that was like focusing on his history and the wars he had been through or something. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to remember how much of that was like X-Men Origins and wasn't. I think X-Men Origins got a lot of its inspiration from comics. It just was an awful movie in like a lot of regards. Ooh, Hulk. She-Hulk didn't make it into any of these games. I don't even think she's in the third game. I think in the early 2000s, though, She-Hulk had like 3 whole fans, to be fair.
Could I ask a big favor of you?
Sure, what do you need?
Would you ask Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a while.
Yeah, I'll let him know right now, Wyatt. Not like we're trying to save the world or anything, dude. Fuck. The Masters of Evil are out here planning something diabolical, and he's like, hey, could you ask Hank Pym to, like, tweak the antenna on Stark Tower? Shut up.
Hi, it's good to see you.
I wasn't over here, I was over there. Wyatt needs you to look at the data feed.
Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away.
Yanni. Ben Grimm yelling, Yanni.
Hi, it's good to see you.
Take us to Atlantis.
Listen up, people. We've been sent here to investigate a situation in Atlantis.
What kind of situation we talking about here, Cap?
An hour ago,
I think this cat's trying to camp the front door and wait for someone to get home so he can run out again.
A crowd broke into the throne room of Atlantis and dragged Namor off his throne.
Why would the Atlanteans riot? They love Namor.
I don't know. Namorita had to
no fucking idea, Elektra.
Any details.
Why do you have a do-rag on?
Mission in the undersea conditions of Atlantis.
There's nanotechnology at this outpost that will let us breathe and move normally through the water.
Why does she have a wave cap on?
The Atlanteans aren't exactly big fans of us surface dwellers.
What if they become violent?
Defend yourselves.
We don't give a
have to help
fuck.
Namor any way we can. He's a valuable ally. That's it. Let's be careful out there.
You made it to the shield outpost, Colonel Fury.
Good. Locate the nano chamber and activate it. Once the nanites are in your bloodstream, you're free to enter the water.
You're free to enter the water. All right, bloodstreams, nanites. Mr. Fantastic, like, oh, that tickles. Fucking freak. Nanites now active. Okay, I guess you're ready to go underwater and not drown. Oh, they got the Planet Hulk outfit. Kind of want to wear that. This is supposed to be the mission where you can make your team. Yeah, so here's the points. Holy, look at this. We're in Atlantis. Where's Aquaman? Aquaman and Namor being like those direct ripoffs of each other is just hilarious. Well, Namor came first. Aquaman is 1,000,000% a ripoff of Namor. Namor was fucking helping Captain America and the two original Human Torches fucking fight Nazis and shit in World War II. Oh no! Oh, the fucking music here is so bad. Holy, it's so bad. I might have to turn it like all the way down. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, I think. Oh, and then my whole the game's loud as shit. Why is this game so fucking loud? Turn down a little more. I don't know, why is the game louder underwater? Is that like... Okay, well, sorry if the sound's weird on this one. I'm turning it down. Oh, fucking God, dude, they killed Deadpool. Whoa. Like, everyone's about to die. What is happening? Okay, well, right. Instantly fucking killed Deadpool. That's insane. His ass stood no chance. They hurt bad, yeah.
Destroy the trespassers.
Oh, I'm forgetting to buff myself. I used all my power. Uh-oh. Ghost Rider, shut the hell up. And just being like a demon guy and being like, I need health. Shut the hell up, dude. Literally. Shut the hell up, bitch. Set her on fire. Ghost Rider, set her on fire. Kill her. Kill her, Ghost Rider. Alright, trip her, don't. There we go. Cool. Kill the tuna. Spoiler alert. Yeah, man, I might die a little bit this level.
Destroy the trespassers.
When it's definitely gonna happen is that damn boss fight, Tuma and King Shark. That fight is a bitch, especially playing on hard with like none of the upgrades or anything. Because I am playing via the mods I'm using, I'm able to play on hard, which is a difficulty that isn't necessary. It's usually not unlocked until you beat the game on normal or easy at least once. I think it has to be normal actually, and then it might be just normal, but doing it with just basically like vanilla character levels, which is fine to me. It usually makes the game like hard enough. Believe it or not, the hardest part is like the worst part is unfairly difficult in its Dum Dum Dugan's bit, because he like, all right, go, Puck, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta get, go, out. He's just walking around swinging doors open now. King Shark, or not King Shark, excuse me. Atuma and hey, what's the other guy's name? I can't think of it. Doodoo fish. Doodoo shark. Spooky shark. Namor, they've got him percolating in there. You know, I ought to let that guy die. I was trying to bang my wife. Oos. I just love how flat out broken Hulk is when you use this buff he has that makes him giant and move and attack faster. I'm inflating my hands. I'm gonna punch you in the balls. It'll really hurt because my hands are giant. Snipe punch. There's a fish in the percolator. We gotta get him out. Quit percolating him, please. These two ought to have some unique dialogue, right? Namor, surprisingly, not a playable character in this game, but also, yeah, he probably wouldn't care about surface dwellers. He'd be like, fuck them, die, kill yourselves. Namor, are you alright?
Gone. I require no aid. My people are under some type of mind control. I must save them.
He said, Reed Richards, wait. Is your wife here? No, my fucking wife isn't here, man.
Here, take this medicine. Don't worry. The drug only rendered him unconscious. He's in no condition to fight.
We agree he's in pretty bad shape.
If you went to the ancient temple of Negretti, you'd
Of
find
who?
seaweed I can use to heal Namor.
We'll go there if there's time, but first, why are the Atlanteans acting so strangely?
My people are being brainwashed by devices called sonic emitters. It's part of Atuma's scheme to steal the throne from my cousin.
Who's Atuma?
He's a barbarian chief who's always thought he was destined to conquer Atlantis. Looks like he might be right.
You keep an eye on Namor. We'll take care of the sonic emitters and get rid of Atuma. Damn, Deadpool's ass still ain't back. Oh my god, speaking of my wife, okay. Hey, Marita, we've reached the Temple of Negret. It doesn't look like we're going to be very warmly welcomed.
You got that right.
Thank you. Oh, and look at that. Deadpool's rested. Can we revive team from the menu? Yes, we can. Yeah, it's a mod that's added to this. I love that. Ugh, you can just fucking get them back. Twan, 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 twan. They've got that. Oh, hell no. I'm not going over there. Hold on, I want to loot. I'm looting. Ping, 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 ping. I would really like Mr. Fantastic's power. Oh shit, oh, he's trying to swing that hammer on me, but I blocked it. Then I tripped him. You guys are really, this level, oh, it sucks. I hate the swimming because everyone is like always in the way. You ought to stay down. Bitch. Ghost Rider said that, you dirty bitch. Stink. Dude, so also my I know you like my tweet. I know you saw it. I'm doing my writing. I've been working on that, like my lineage stuff. I took some initial notes. Like I'm kind of starting from the beginning again, from the ground up, because after reviewing, I just didn't like anything I had going the first time I wrote it. There's just, I wasn't structuring anything. I didn't have a lot of ideas put down before I like thought. I was like, oh, let me just do issue 1, and I started trying to, I'm like, dude, I don't even know what the story, I don't know what's going on, I don't really know what I'm doing. I had like such a bare idea and a few notes. So this time I'm just like, dude, I'm just gonna take my time, take notes, and study. Like, whatever. I just really want to try to figure out what the fuck I want to do and the story I want to tell and the things I want to happen like in between and everything. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, the streams have kind of re-inspired all my creative juices and flows, honestly. Like streaming regularly again and not getting tired after streaming for like 45 minutes and abruptly shutting it down. Like actually streaming, uploading the VODs to YouTube, making those thumbnails. Like, I'm doing really good in all those departments right now, which I'm really happy. It's retained a lot of joy to my life. Like, reading my comics and shit again. It's really, really cool. So, yeah, but right now, what I redid was I'm kind of restructuring Lineage to be like, at first I wanted to like tell this story that like spans kind of from the 30s But no, I kind of tried to start being realistic. I'm like, dude, I kind of need to start small. This is like my first comic, right? Like, I was trying to pull off a scale of something that's probably for like my second work or something, you know. But my first work, my first thing, I want to try to just keep it a little basic. But I restructured things to where, man, basically, the main character, his grandfather, and the main character, his grandfather, and the grandfather's arch nemesis, the only real like actual superpowered arch enemy he ever had, are all are the only actual superpowered humans naturally ever. And the grandfather and the grandfather and his arch nemesis are like ancient energies. They've been fighting for like ever, like millennia, like a long time. They've been fighting. Some of the fights they've caused have registered as like space anomalies and phenomenons, like large amounts of space energy going off in space unexpectedly or unannounced, or that you can't explain it and stuff like that. Their fights have caused like the Big Bang, and the Big Bang's only like one of many bangs. They've created universes. One of their fights like ended the dinosaurs. It was that thing. I gotta research a bunch of stuff to make sure it's like really plausible and kind of like a little bit believable. And then I'm still gonna work. I do want the story to take place over like several time periods, so I do still have a plan for the main character. The evil energy slash entity, whatever you want to say, decides that he kind of disappears. He's usually like causing a lot of ruckus and stuff over time, doing like sly shit and causing fights with the kind of good guy energy, basically good guy energy, like the light side, positive energy. And he's like, all right, and it gets quiet, and so the light energy is like, all right, I kind of have to investigate this, so I'm gonna. It's like he kind of looks throughout the universe, and Earth is like the most life prominent. And we soon find out throughout the story that means like more forms of life than just like livable, like, you know, or like literal like life energy, stuff like that, but like quality of life. Like humans experience a form of life and experience that isn't really, we don't know if it exists anywhere else in the galaxy just yet. So like we kind of have to treat this like it's very, very rare and unique. And I want my comic to touch on that like at its core. So that's kind of one of the things I have cooking with it. But yeah, so the good guy kind of ends up coming to Earth searching for the bad guy, and he ends up assimilating to Earth, humans and mankind, and he kind of blends into humanity while he looks for the dark energy guy. And over time, mainly around like World War II, he starts saving the world. Like he starts popping up around the world, saving the planet from or he starts like going around the planet, saving people in war zones, and like just, you know, popping up as like a world saver, kind of like Superman in Snyder's movie, where he just kind of shows up and like helps people and stuff. Before he's ever really like a registered actual superhero. He never takes on like a superhero role or moniker though, and instead, via the stories of this like random man going around flying and saving people, like starting since World War II, they just turn him into a comic book at the time. And since they name him Sunman in the comics, basically, like it's like I picked Sunman for him to keep it kind of like hokey and 40s comic like with the name Sunman, and then the evil entity when he reveals himself is Moon Man, and they have fights in like human forms. And the inspiration I take for Moon Man is Miracle Man. Oh, Mr. Fantastic died. That sucks. Miracle Man. I don't. It's another Alan Moore comic. Miracle Man kicks ass. It's so good. And the bad guy in that is so evil and genuinely so scary. And the art in Miracle Man is a little spooky. It's a little like scary. The bad guy's so evil looking. So I'm taking inspiration from that, and the only fight that they actually see, quote unquote, Sunman fight Moon Man, like, is like their first and only actual encounter, like manifested as humans, and they fight. The Sunman camp thing. Yeah, I was like bongling my mind. I was like, what do I name him? I was gonna like do research into like religions that follow the sun or some ancient stuff like that. And I was like, I was like, I wonder if I could just get away with Sunman. Like, I wonder if I could just call him Sunman. That'd be like, I was like, that'd be kind of funny. And so I'm just gonna do it. And I feel like I can work that with the time period of which his comics are being written about his escapades. And I want to take some inspiration from Watchmen, where since Sunman actually has like first-person accounts of like his comics are actually based on Sunman comics around the world where he's saving people, and they find a way to tie them into Moonman as causing it instead of like World War II, because they want to use it as like propaganda. So they can't say that actual like U.S. war efforts and war efforts were like the cause of these man-made atrocities. They're more like, no, Moonman had like an evil portal and was fucking doing it, you know. Helios and Umbra. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, something like that. But I was like, I want to start with the Sunman idea and see where it goes from there. I thought if Moonman ever gets a more serious name, I would like him to name himself like Lunaris or something. But I feel like that's, I don't know. I feel like that's like lame and like trying to be serious. But I don't know. I kind of want Moonman to like embrace being called Moonman, and he embraces being the polar dark side opposite of Sunman, like Batman and Joker type shit a little bit. Yeah, it's working right now. Right now, I definitely wanted it to feel like a campy 40s superhero name, like The Adventures of Sunman, and his boy sidekick, the human comet or something, you know, like something like that. And when him and Moonman fight, for the first and last time, it'll be the last comic, but it's the first time and only time humans actually see Moonman fight Sunman one-on-one, and it's beyond what anyone can really fucking comprehend. It's this astonishing. Like, you're watching these guys shoot each other with lasers and powers, like, not like superhero, but just these they can't comprehend what they're looking at. So I kind of want to do something cool visually. I don't know exactly how to write their fight, but I want it to be something very spectacular visually, where it's like these like white panels, but there's like these black streaks where you can kind of make them out like physically punch, like just shadows punching each other a little bit, something like that. I want it to be really visually striking when they fight, because I want it to visually register to the reader that the people who are presently watching Moonman and Sunman fight, they cannot mentally comprehend what they are looking at. Like it should go down like, you know, in history, it's like people went blind that day. Like it was a tragedy, travesty, and it kind of helps build the future. Some people think heroes are like awful and bad news, and other people think heroes aren't all that bad. And I feel like it kind of will help set that up for the story where the main character has to deal with it. Stuff like that. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go see if my cat tried to. Yeah. Still muted. Okay, but yeah, no. So that's most of what I got so far. I'm starting and structuring from there. Now the main character, who's actually called Lineage, I feel like I'm kind of I don't know if I still want to go with that name and like and everything, because I feel like I'm ripping off Invincible a little bit somehow, but I don't think I am, because like I don't know, all the superheroes are named after their book, or their books are named after like Superman, like, you know. So I think I'll stick with the book title, but yeah, I want it to get within the first in the whole thing of Moon Man and Sun Man's origins. It's gonna be told in like boxes above, but so it's gonna be told more visually. Like you're gonna see like visually that they were the Big Bang and they were like the meteor, quote unquote, that wiped out the dinosaurs. They were, you know, all these other phenomenons that have happened. And I'm boggling my mind. The only part I got most boggled on, I was trying to figure out why would, because like Alan, his name, I like named him not Alan but Alan with the Allen, because I want to name it kind of after Alan Moore. It's funny. I think it's funny when I was writing it. But he, oh gosh, dude, I'm trying to get my fucking thoughts together. Oh, there's just a team tab. That's insane. Puck, you gotta go. You gotta go out. Get out. Go. I'm closing my door again. Cause you're like on one super bad tonight. The cat's crazy. Yeah, that's all I have so far in terms of notes, though. I'm trying to just like not. Trying to not force anything. I just knew I had a lot to get down today. Like I had a lot I knew I wanted to work in there, like, and make the story about. But I'm trying not to do too much to the point where like things are like, I don't know, like sometimes in a comic I can immediately tell when someone's like made up a lot of a story or something, or just any written medium or story. I can kind of tell if and when a lot of it was done in like one go, like things kind of line up without a lot of thinking or anything. My God. Yeah, one of the biggest hangups though is like, because Alan Moore, like the human entity that the energy ends up wanting to take on, I was trying to think of a motivation. Like, why would this guy care? Like, why would he want to be human? Because he doesn't need to eat, he doesn't need to sleep, he doesn't really need to breathe oxygen. Trying to figure out like, why would he care? So I think I want to write him more so to be like the epitome of. Yeah, just want him to be like a. If anything, I thought of it to myself as like splitting Dr. Manhattan into like his usual bastard, you know, like I don't care about these people version, and like tweak it towards being evil. And then I want to take that character archetype and tweak it towards like compassion and empathy and sympathy and these kind of things, and see what I can do with that and evoke with that, I guess, like at least for right now.
I dreamt my people were in danger and my realm was stolen from me.
It's no dream, cousin. Atuma's taken your throne and enslaved your people, but you're still much too weak to fight.
No, I'll not forsake.
And then also along with this, to keep my writing practice good and not worry about like actually like I also want to pick like a Marvel character and do like my own little story for them. I want to write one. I've been thinking about Punisher. I feel like Punisher is genuinely like, if I were like a young writer and I got hired by Marvel to like work on like a little 10-issue run or something of a character, and they were like, we just need you to, I'd be like, bro, give me Punisher. I'm like, give me Punisher. Punisher is so easy to write. He's so easy to write, in my opinion.
Dwellers were capable of such kindness. If you succeed, I will be forever in your debt.
He's always best handled when he's just street level. Like, I don't know. My if I got to do the Punisher, I would tell a very concentrated, classic, like mob hit story, like kind of thing. But also, I don't know. I feel like if I wrote the Punisher, it would be very scary as to tell like. Not scary, but I mean, I would be very afraid to just basically be like, oh, this is just Punisher Max. Like, he's just doing Punisher Max again. I'm like, no, I'm not. All right, we'll keep our eyes open, Queenie.
I've located the trespassers.
But with Lineage, I want to work on I had this cool idea for Then Sunman, Moonman, and the main character, Aaron, I forgot his name, Aaron Moore, are all like the only naturally born super powered humans. I plan on having a lot of, in order to fill the void of like bad guys and villains and adversaries or something for my comics, I'm gonna fill in like it's just synthetic robots and clones and androids and stuff because I want to put the story in a world where like the science is a little advanced. Um, that would be pretty cool. And I have an idea for a superhero team where after society watched Sunman and Moonman hurl each other into the sun and for what they thought die, they're like, oh my god, what's going on? And the government creates like a Justice League type hero team basically to calm the masses, and they're called like the Justice Hounds or something. I just have like a very vague working name, Justice Hounds. I don't know if I could do that, LOL. Like I don't know enough about any superhero like Fallout. Sorta, yeah. Like I expect like basically like whenever the hero like this fake hero team would like fight a bad guy or something, basically like it's not cheeky and clean. Like the bad guy like will kill like the Wonder Woman clone, right? Like right or whatever. And then after they fight that, you know, the government has a team and an agency from the Pentagon specified to take care of these guys, and they're like, all right, we need a clone of her like as soon as possible. We have to do the PR thing where she's like disappeared, and they write comics about them because after the public masses watched Sunman basically die, there was a mass hysteria of like, dude, who is going to save, like, who's going to help save us? Like, Sunman's been flying around helping people and saving us. What are we gonna do? And so they had to create a team of superheroes to kind of try to, because Moonman did some serious like what I want to write, I don't know what Moonman's going to do just yet, but I want Moonman to do something so evil and cataclysmic that people are like, yo, what if another Moonman pops up? Like we don't have something to combat that. It's like, you know, and it makes the public lose faith in their government and like the structures that we have, because it's like, dude, we saw a guy who could pick tanks up or, you know, stop wars like single-handedly type shit. So I want to do something like that. I skipped their dialogue because I couldn't shut my mouth. All right, expect me to die here a bit. I'm not gonna hold y'all. This could get messy. Airstrike. I have an idea. Because one way I've noticed that I really like to take notes and write ideas for comics and stuff is, or just for anything I'm creating, is kind of just have a lot of ideas and have things I know I want to do at some point, and then just be like, all right, at some point I want things to lead up to this happening. So I gotta, that's where the creative puzzle lies for me, is like, all right, I gotta find a way to make these events connect. Like, I know one thing with the Justice Hounds, that's why I made them, is because I had an idea on the way home from class. I was like, hey, what if there was like a superhero of the Flash, but he was like completely mute and he was like put inside a suit, like you couldn't see him, he wasn't visibly human, and he didn't say anything, but he was like super dangerous, because like in my mind, bro, the Flash is genuinely one of the most dangerous superheroes in comic books, because he can move faster than anyone can see him. He just killed the Ghost Rider with a gun. Why aren't we getting health drops from these bosses? We haven't gotten one yet. Mr. Fantastic's dead. I think I'm next. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, now we... Oh, no! Hulk! No! Deadpool. Like your photographs are still freezing your mind. Deadpool walks away from the battle, last one alive, to Deadpool Wolverine. End credit, music by Green Day, forgot what it's called. Bitch. Alright, there, everybody's dead. This isn't good. Thankfully, I'm Deadpool. Good riddance. That's it. Die. I'm Deadpool. But yeah, I got a lot written down today that I really wanted to get across as ideas. Oh yeah, but yeah, no, like I had an idea for like a speedster kind of character who he's like in a full bodysuit and like he didn't really have a symbol or anything. But like the bodysuit would change colors. Kind of maybe based on mood, maybe based on temperament or like mental mindset, things like that. But I want an episode where, or not episode, Jesus, but I want to run or like a bit in the comics where he goes AWOL, like someone gets control of him somehow, some way from the government or whatever, and he goes haywire and like he kills people. And I want that to be the first person that what's his name, quote unquote, has to like kill in the public eye. And I want the Justice Hounds to be a secret even to the main character for a while. Like I don't want him to immediately be privy that he knows they're like just not real people, because I want him to actually think he like killed somebody when he inevitably has to kill that speedster. I want him to be like, oh my god, like I killed someone, and not just someone, but he was a hero, like he saved people. And then I kind of end up having that play into something bigger, because at a point he'll after he kills him, he kind of starts killing bad guys a little more regularly, not just like, you know, anybody, but just like bad guys. I don't think I have enough damage output to kill her alone. This sucks. Can everybody else come back to life, please? Lady, don't make me super you. Like, don't make me solo super you, please. Don't make me ult you. I'm solo ulting you. I don't care. Loser. Alright. All that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I did that in one go. It took almost my whole team, but I really thought it was gonna take me more than one try to kill those two. Okay, let's chill in silence for a minute. Because I didn't realize just how crazy that sound that thing was making was. While we wait for people to res, I'm going to take a dab. But yeah, those are all the ideas I've gotten so far down for the comic. I really like all of them so far. I personally, I like them. And that's where I'm kind of starting. It's just like, what do I like? What sounds cool to me? Like, what's a story I want to make? Like, what messages do I want to have in it? What stories do I want to tell? Like, what do I want to happen in my story? Like, why do they happen? You know, like I just have to make sure I tackle the normal writing challenges of, do things make sense? Is the flow good? Is it linear? Like, are you telling it okay? Like, are you telling the story well? Things like that. Which I feel like creatively I know how to do that okay, because I used to write comics and make a lot of stories when I was a kid. But I just stopped for a really long time. Like, I think the last thing I wrote was a shitty screenplay at high school a long time ago. And then I think I tried to do it again in North Dakota, but none of that was good. Like, it just wasn't. I think I've talked about it before, but I wrote like such a terrible Goodwill Hunting ripoff. I got like halfway through writing it, and then I realized what I had written, and it sucked. I was like, yeah, this shit sucks. And so I killed it.
Onward, my friends.
Damn it. I didn't mean to do this. Look at the hole for him. All right, we're good. We back. Let's go.
Destroy the trespassers.
Oh, hell yeah. This sound. The way I'm feeling tonight, I really want to chill because the new rifle season drops in like 2 days or 3 days. Is it 2 days? In 2 days? On Friday actually. So I want to get all my schoolwork done tomorrow for the week and like really enjoy the rivals drop this Friday because the patch notes dropped today and it looks good. The season looks really good. Everybody I play is getting buffs damn near, so I'm trying to play. So I think Jan will be there as well. He's getting a new keyboard. His cat typed over a drink into his old one. I don't know when he's gonna get it. I hope it's soon.
Humans are advancing.
Shut up. Amazing. Oh my god, what the hell just hit me? Hit me with a gay beam? What happened to me? Okay. Get the hell out of here. Can you fly? That's funny. I feel like that's a reference to something. And all y'all do is just, ow. Y'all annoying as hell. Bonk. Get up, get bonked on your head. I had another idea for a comic last month, but I don't know if I'm going to go through with it because it seems very complicated. But maybe it'll be something I can come back to when I'm a better writer. But it was called Weapons Ultimate or Weapons Alternative, one of the two. I just really like the sound of like Weapons Alternate, Weapons Alternative, Weapons Ultimate, something like that. And I wanted it to be a comic series about a group of assassins. And they all represent something different, but that's just like the very bare, like, and then like they're in this city called like Mega City, but I mean I know that's a name of something else already. I'll have to find a name for the city. Coming up with city names isn't hard. And the city is kind of like, or like America amped up, like, you know, everything's cranked up to 11, like consumerism, capitalism. I don't want to get uber horny. The violence, I want it to be super violent. I want heads to like pop and shit. Lineage, I plan on getting a little violent using some language, but like I want Weapons Ultimate to like be violent, like on the edge. I just want to find out what I want all the assassins to represent. I don't want them to represent like the different sins. I feel like things representing the sins have just been done to death, so I don't want to do anything like that. Here we go. Okay. Your heroes can benefit from each other when working together in groups of 3 or more. Customize your team and fine-tune their joint abilities to give you an extra edge in battle. You may select which heroes are part of the team, but it will cost you reputation if you change your mind. Man. What comic teams do they have? I can cancel. They only have 3? That's a pretty kick-ass team. Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Luke Cage, and Spider-Man. I kind of like that team. Nah, let's make our own team. Ooh, what should our logo be? Let's do these skulls. I like these. And the team's name will be Weapons Ultimate. Weapons Ultimate. I feel like that name is so gas. Maybe I'm hyping it up. What? Okay, be there in a minute. Oh snap, this is dinner time, boy. I'll be here in a minute. After we destroy this other thing. I don't think those bosses we just killed drop anything. I was just thinking. I don't think I got anything from them. He thought I did really good there. There we go. You have a move that can actually kill him. Is it weird that every time I eat watermelon, I get like bad stomach aches? There's no way that I'm like allergic to watermelon, right? Maybe I don't chew it enough. I'm starting to think that might actually be it. Because, yeah, usually when my stomach hurts after eating it, it does feel like there's just giant chunks of watermelon in my stomach. I really don't think I chew it enough. That might be on me. I need to test further by chewing my food. Oh, yeah, there's a guy stuck in a plant or like a clam or something around here. He'll give us the combination of that. I don't know where he is exactly. Gotta find him. Let's get rid of this damn sonar again, though. This is annoying. Nice. Free. Ow. Damn you. Come here. Yeah, I wonder why this genre of game kind of died down. Like, this seems like easy money. I wonder why more franchises don't have, like, ensemble, like, pick your character and beat 'em up kind of games like this. It just seems like it prints money.
You will never leave here.
Oh, look, there's a guy who's stuck. His own friends aren't even coming to save him. Hulk not having trouble. Hulk fine. Inadequate abilities? Oh, Hulk. Yeah, only Hulk can do that. He's strong enough. Hulk stronger there is. There we go. The sniper's ass in my fists. Man, you. Alright, Hulk, free that man. Free that man, Hulk. Yeah, you're free.
You have saved my life. I am forever in your debt.
Don't worry about it. We're just trying to help.
No, I must repay you.
Okay.
Here is the combination to a safe located in a nearby sunken submarine. Please, use it and take whatever you find.
If you insist, thank you. Oh, awesome. Okay. Right here, before we get going to this, I am going to eat real quick. So I'm going to go make my food and come back and we'll watch something while I eat. So, BRB.
From the beginning, there has been one mission, blaze across the universe. In our wake, highly advanced robotics, space exploration, and solar processes.
Let's watch some YouTube real quick. What should we watch? I don't want to watch something like Marvel themed. Let's just type in MCU and see what comes up. Oh wait, no. I know what I want to watch. I miss like seeing like the fake Marvel movie, like trailers and stuff. We're not gonna be eating for an hour. Never mind. AI Doctor Doom. Dude, okay. I'm kind of excited about the little Valve Steam box thing coming out. Oh, I know what we need to watch. Not this whole thing, but
to Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, and okay, I've got a lot to say about this, but before we get to that, right, let's make sure everybody's on the same page here, because Fallout 4 just had its 10th anniversary, because it came out originally back in 2015. And to celebrate, Bethesda's decided to create a new version of Fallout 4. So these days there is Fallout 4, which is just the base game, Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition, which is the base game plus all official DLC, Far Harbor, Nuka World, etc., etc., and now a Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, which is the base game, the DLC, and
man, you can trust John's voice. He's a miniature nerd. He did Fallout New Vegas. You Only Live Once, and
loads of new exciting, sexy stuff. So yeah, we
they're gonna Fallout 4 as well.
But you know what? I'm actually going to start off today by saying something nice, which is, yes, the Anniversary Edition is accompanied by a free update that fixes one of my least favourite things about the terrible next-gen update.
Rancid vibes.
A whole bunch of stuff into Fallout 4. But that stuff was, yes, just...
Damn, John does not pass the AVK vibe check. Noted.
Ruined this game's walkout moment, because, you know, the second you stepped outside the vault, a really
if I ever meet him, I'll have to fucking watch out.
Hit by like 10 quests that your character would have no way of knowing anything about. So yes, this is footage from just before the update, where, as you can see, you step outside and immediately you are just hit by a series of missions that your character should not be interested in at this exact moment in time. Just after, like, you know, stepping out into the world, seeing their baby being kidnapped,
yeah,
etc. But this time, however, if I just step outside once again nice and quick, here we go, you get the blinding light, you get the soft music, you get, yes, your...
Anti-woke sounding? Oh, no. John isn't like that at all.
And you also get lookup failed, because, yes, this update is also kind of broken. But the point is, I'm
John's good people.
Ahead by 10 million different missions, okay? They've actually been integrated into the game a bit better. And yeah,
I couldn't imagine.
The vast majority of these
You're a woke sissy.
They don't just appear in your Pip-Boy anymore. You've got to go and find them, and once you've actually interacted with them...
You're nothing but a little woke girl.
Do they get added to the
Could you imagine?
And that's so much better. I hated what the next-gen update did to Fallout 4. Where all of a sudden, you had 10 million things just attacking you with no context the moment you stepped outside. This is a big improvement. Though before we get too excited, yes, to be honest, all I'm saying there is Bethesda did fix something they got really, really horribly wrong the last time they tried to add something into Fallout 4. So, yes, let's not go too bananas with the praise or anything. And yes, speaking of which, that's probably the last nice thing I'm going to be saying for quite a while, because it's time to head down into Sanctuary and discuss, yes, that big headline number, 150 new bits of content, because, okay, technically, that's not a lie. It is, however, an example of the truth of being stretched so far, you could use it as a trampoline. Because, you see, if we just make use of the weapon workbench here, we can immediately see, yes, what a good amount of this 150 actually is. And yes, it's skins. And skins being included isn't inherently a bad thing, but yes, it's the way they're counted that really rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, that's so fucked up.
The game counts it, every single one of these skins
as a creation.
And the exact same patterns applied to
that's crazy work.
Creations as well. But the real worst offender defenders
That's
of
evil
Cocky
work.
Pip-Boy, because every single Cocky Pip-Boy design counts as its own separate creation.
That's...
Yes, there are, if I've counted correctly, 36 of these.
You
Like,
semantics
about a
posting.
quarter of all the creations
He's
that
semantics
you're
posting.
getting as part of that bundle of 150 are just paint jobs for the Pip-Boy. So yes, most of what you're buying is actually just an incredibly generous way of counting 10 million Cocky paint jobs, and not even new paint jobs either. The vast majority of this stuff has actually been available via the creation content for a very long time. In fact, out of the 150 creations that you get as part of the Anniversary Edition, only 9 of them are new. 6% of what you get is actually new to the Anniversary Edition. 94% of it is just recycled existing assets that they already had to hand. And most of the new stuff isn't particularly impressive either. So for example, yes, this is just a set of vaguely railroad-themed clothing, and I know it says there's an associated quest, but okay, we'll get into the associated missions in just a second. Because first I want to point out that yes, one of the other new things that's just been added in is Brahmin armor. So, you know, armor for your cows, which is basically therefore a jokey reference to horse armor. Honestly, Bethesda, I'm not 100% sure that this is the moment you want to draw attention to your long history of overcharging for underwhelming content. This might not be the exact right moment to do that. But you know what? Let's dive into something a little bit more meaty, because it's not just a series of paint jobs or whatnot. Like I was saying, a whole bunch of stuff has got missions attached to it. So, let's pick one that starts nice and nearby to where we are here in Sanctuary. The Manuel Rifle Set. A big gamer hunting quest where we need to track down a legendary mysterious beast, which begins just around the corner at Outpost Zamonja. So, you know, this is very much located in an early game part of the world. In fact, you could get to this one without running into a single enemy just by following the road. So, yeah, just mosey straight past Red Rocket here. Say hello to Dogmeat while we're passing by, obviously. Then yeah, just skirt around the edge of Concord without bothering to go into the town properly. Pass by thicket excavations on the way past as well, and yeah, once again, this is a very nice, safe, easy road. Plus, if you go to, yeah, Abernathy Farm, they'll send you to the Olivia Array up in that direction. And obviously, 10 Pines Bluff is literally right here as well. In fact, I'm pretty sure from 10 Pines Bluff, hangabouts, yeah, you can literally see our destination. A small ruined house just to the west of Outpost Zamonja. So, yeah, that's our destination. You are going to make it to this bit of the world at a very low level. In my case, yeah, literally level 1. So as a result of that, you might think accordingly that this mission, its rewards, etc., will be properly balanced to be for an early game character.
Right.
No, this is one
Yeah, I really wouldn't get hung over it.
Pretty much all creation
Fuck the
concepts,
missions.
actually, which is no one really seems to have applied any common sense in terms of where the creation is located.
I need to watch that.
What that means for what level characters are going to be stumbling across it. Oh, though hilariously, yes, I've just leveled up to level 2 because there were a few bloatflies in this building.
Hell yeah.
Which is completely random chance, because yes, this building is also the site of a random encounter. So, just a random junkie here, nothing to worry about. What we're more interested in, though, is, yes.
There's one of those monoliths that just gives it to you when you boot it up. I forgot which one.
Is about our quarry, the Quantum Stag. Once upon a time, this guy's pop saw
I be telling people, yeah, I beat Fallout on hardcore.
He forgot to actually shoot,
which I have, but...
Thus begins the associated mission to this creation, the Quantum Stag. Yes, this is not a difficult mission in any way whatsoever. So, all we need to do is step out of this house and go into the water right here to grab, well, the first step of our
What is it?
Which is on this occasion,
practically a AAA game. It's an open world.
So yes, we've got
It's
ourselves
like a Witcher, like
that does 69 damage and comes with a lucky legendary effect. And
it's not as
yes,
much
we'll
of
be looking at the numbers of this gun
because I
in
know
just
you
a
play
second.
as like
But yes, you may
What's it called again?
The music just got a
Crimson
bit
Desert.
angry
It's
because we do have
I feel like I heard of that maybe.
a couple of Mirelokes. So yeah, just put a couple of
It seems cool.
nearby.
It seems pretty dope. Like there's a good bit of stuff. Like it's $70 game. So
Right.
It looks like
this gun we've just picked.
You
Right.
Yeah, I was just talking to you. I saw that earlier.
Let me look it up. I'm gonna look this up. My brother recommended me. Oh, Marion, did you see the new Steam hardware coming out? The Steam box, dude. That's Steam's. Yeah, that's awesome. Steam's about to change the game. That's a Steam console. I don't know how much that thing costs. It's a console. Like that's gonna be real competition for Sony and
100%.
and Xbox
With
for
the
real.
game Steam has on there, that is going to,
Mm-hmm.
which I love Steam. I love Steam. I'm honestly like, I'm still cool with the like. I still like.
I still need to get my hands on that. What is it?
Yeah, look at it.
Like a like survival.
Maybe not.
It's like open world.
Yeah, it's like open. It's like an open world. It's like it's like Witcher and Skyrim.
Oh, okay, okay, sorry. All right, yeah, it's like third-person open world RPG.
I saw a YouTube Shorts trailer where the guy was riding on a bear, and I was sold. So
I gotta see some gameplay of this.
Yeah.
This looks like they're about to rip people off. This looks too good to be true.
The gameplay looks okay to me. I don't know. It looks.
It's gonna be Unreal slop, so it'll probably run 5 frames per second.
It looks like UE5 game. It looks like UE5 fighting, but it also kind of looks like Shadow of Mordor.
I was about to say it looks like that. Looks like Shadow of Mordor a lot.
I don't mind. I love it.
Those games are awesome. We'll never forgive them for how they fucked over Shadow of War's ending, where it just became like a pay-to-win fucking loop, like grindy loop fest. The ending of
about one of the games where you really don't think it would turn into like
single-player fucking adventure game. Yeah.
I forget who even made it. I think EA has.
Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers made Monolith, and Warner Brothers made which they trademarked, they fucking patented and like secured the fucking Nemesis system, and then canceled the Wonder Woman game they were working on that was using it.
Completely patented the Nemesis system.
Yeah, we may possibly never see the Nemesis system used in a game again. Which is insane because it is so cool. Could you imagine imagine a Nemesis system in like a Punisher game? Like you go to like kill a mob boss and then he like comes back at you as like, you know, he gets his arm, like you blew his arm off and he comes back with like a cannon arm.
Recruiting like mobsters. I feel like people would.
Yeah, we use them as like informants.
True, very.
And you're like, yeah, if you don't get, you go in there, you get the info I need, or I'll put my knife in your butt, and I'll put my knife in your butt, start twisting.
That's what I loved about the other. But he would do it with like a polar bear or something.
He'd be like, you got a prostate exam.
Yeah, he would.
And then it would like fade the black and white, and he'd be like, rah, rah. He did that. When he fought Bullseye in the game, he did that. He'll leave it a crack. Boy, babe. All right. We're back. I got a popsicle. I'm going to eat this real quick. Don't keep going. Semantics posting. Yeah, I don't know. Out of all the times that Bethesda has repackaged and re-released something, this one feels like the most atrocious one. This one feels like the most fucked up. But I realize, man, I can't talk too much shit. I'll be right there. I'm part of the problem. I am. I'm part of the fucking Bethesda problem we have right now. Because I will be there day one ready to play Fallout 3 Remastered. Through the Xbox Game Pass if I gotta. But wait, no, never mind, because they raised the price on that. Bro, them raising the price on me scrolling Twitter and seeing they raised the price on that day was like, I might as well have scrolled up and saw someone getting fucking shot. That was insane. How are you gonna ban one of the only features, like one of the only things that has people like really interacting with your fucking company anymore? Who the fuck gets hype about buying Xboxes anymore? How is Xbox gonna charge more money for a console that they keep like canceling and like destroying all the studios? Not canceling. I don't want to say. They keep. Excuse me. They keep like disintegrating and shutting down the studios that are making all the goddamn Xbox games that people want to play. Yeah, like yeah, man. No one's gonna buy the next fucking Xbox. Y'all have no games. Microsoft and Xbox finally caught on that like 10 people were buying that Forza shit every year, bro. Like, come on. I try not to shit on people who play and buy Forza, but like, dog, who the fuck was playing and buying those games every year? And I know, like, I think the F1 or the Forza games being on Xbox has been like a tradition, but like, dog, who the fuck was like? You know why people buy an Xbox, man? To play Halo, to play Gears of War, to play mostly Call of Duty. I think the larger Call of Duty player base has always existed on Xbox, if I'm not mistaken, or at least on 360. The larger Call of Duty player base was on Xbox. Like,
stop the humans.
Yeah, and recently all PlayStation's been doing to stay ahead of Xbox has been like giving us a good original every now and then, and kind of just like re-releasing their pre-existing games on PC, which has been awesome. And people are like shitting on that Halo remake that's getting made for like very like semantical reasons, in my opinion. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm gonna buy that shit on my PlayStation 5 just to piss niggas off. I want to piss niggas off so bad when I buy Halo remade, Halo 1 Combat whatever on my PS5, playing it on my PlayStation controller. I'm like, yes. Just how Bill Gates and Microsoft planned it. This is the way they plan on people playing the game. This is how they intended. Just as they intended. Playing Halo on the PlayStation.
Look, Atuma. These must be the ones who've been causing you so much trouble.
Fucking Tiger Shark and Atuma, not King Shark.
Indeed. And they will pay for their transgressions.
Ah.
Your devotion to Namor is pitiful, surface dwellers. He is lost, and as foretold in the Atlantean Chronicles, I will be the ruler of Atlantis.
Yeah, this kind of like was the comic book game to play if you were a comic book nerd. Like this was the holy grail magnum opus. I would say more so than the X-Men games that came out, because the X-Men games only had the X-Men in them. Really good selection of X-Men, but only the X-Men. This, you got most of the Avengers, the X-Men, a lot of Marvel Knights street level characters, some deep cuts. Good roster in this game. Your most popular at the time. This was a lot of people's first exposure to characters like Moon Knight, Deadpool. This is the first. I think I grew up probably reading more DC comics, because I think my dad would just randomly buy me like Batman comics or bring home Batman or Superman comics.
Did I win a new car too?
But I think I first started getting into Marvel comics when I started getting the action figures. And in the early, when Toy Biz made the Marvel action figures, each one came with a comic. And so I would like read a comic with every figure. It would come with something like that, and it was just really good exposure. And I don't know if DC ever caught on and did that, but I mean, that was genius. Like, yeah, buy a $15, $20 action figure and get a comic book with it too. Like, that was really good. And it'd be an okay book. It'd be kind of worth the value. It wouldn't be a shitty book. It'd be a good comic. And it would advertise more of the toys inside too. It was really, really cool. You can kind of, I remember looking at them and planning out who I wanted to get next and all that. Infinite money glitch, man. Just make action figures. Infinite money glitch. Action figures make arguably too much money. Because I definitely turned into like every kid who ever collected like Masters of the Universe or Ninja Turtles. Dude, if I would have been a kid back when Ninja Turtles were getting like, each Ninja Turtle had like 50 different action figures of them doing like different miscellaneous things like sports TMNT, samurai TMNT, street TMNT, roller skate TMNT, Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, like an Armistice Day, like an first day of school TMNT. Like they had something for everything. So like, I couldn't imagine being a kid then and asking your parents for just so many fucking different Ninja Turtle toys. Secret Wars, the original Secret Wars was action figures. It was made to sell action figures. Because now there was a reason to sell all of the figures under like one line. Before then, the Avengers and the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and all of them really hadn't like crossed over and met in mass like that. And what happens is you have a lot of readers kind of getting exposed to other Marvel characters like consistently for the first time now. And I read a good chunk of Secret Wars, and it's funny how it's written because every character introduces them like, oh, you must be Cyclops, like, you know, Xavier's top student and leader of the X-Men. Who's that guy? And then Cyclops would be like, well, this is Wolverine. He's another member of the X-Men. Like, they would introduce everyone as if it was like as if all these people weren't already reading the books. But you had to remember, there were people who were reading Avengers comics that weren't touching Secret War, or, weren't touching X-Men and this and that. Not every reader was a super reader reading every team. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of team books. I don't really like getting one writer's idea on like fucking 7 different characters. I hate that. I don't ever think that really. I feel like if you're one author and can write 7 different characters at a time, like faithfully and well, you're good, because that sounds like nightmare fuel to me. I could probably do that with, like, of course, like, the Justice League, right? Like, because I know Superman, I know Batman, I know Green Lantern, like, I know these characters. I really wouldn't feel too worried writing a Justice League book, but, like, the Avengers, where, like, there's, like, a different Avenger every fucking day, I would be like, oh, man, this is a lot. And then Avengers, there's a lot of people, I don't know how to write them. I wouldn't know, like, if I wrote I wouldn't know how to write Captain Marvel. I'd be like, what does she do? Is she, like, sassy, or is she, like, by the book, or is she, I don't know. I don't know none about that character. Your reign is over, Atuma. Give up.
How dare you enter my throne room, surface dwellers? Kneel before the king of Atlantis.
Actually, Namor is the true ruler of Atlantis. That became canon in issue 475.
You will pay for your insolence.
Let me teach them a lesson, Atuma.
And
no, kitten. Daddy will help you.
Why are you calling me that in front of the fucking superheroes, dude?
The king of Atlantis.
I forgot, we gotta do this.
I hit one guy. Tuma's almost dead. That's good. Wow, this is. Why is this so easy? All right, let's make. That was nothing.
You couldn't have done this alone. You guys suck. Who gave you those sonic emitters?
I will tell you nothing.
Fine then. I'll hit you with the penance stare and kill you. No, we'll fine then. We'll let the Atlanteans in here.
Okay. I'll talk. Tiger Shark.
Tiger Shark.
I'm not about to face the Atlanteans after what we did. It was the Masters of Evil. They helped Tatuma in return for letting them take whatever they wanted from the catacombs.
Are they still in the catacombs?
Probably. There's a lot there to search through.
I use a Ghost Rider voice that they probably would have used on him for like an 80s cartoon. I think that's how he talked in the 90s Spider-Man cartoon he showed up in. Hell yeah, our team got some rep. Fuck with that. And we got Atuma's Wrath. Increases power damage by 25%. That's insane. Finishers do 50% damage. Fuck is a finisher? Okay, well, Ghost Rider probably needs this one. He has like the strongest power out of everybody. This guy has an attack on this game where he turns into a fucking ball. I can't get over that. That's insanity.
He's like, oh, you don't think I'll roll around? I'm crazy, man.
One more boss fight on this level. This is probably my favorite boss fight in the game. One of them. Yeah, Ghost Rider's like broken now. Oh, he's got to load up this attack with like money and skill points. Over. One thing I forgot is that Alan Moore uses like the N-word with the hard R in Watchmen at a point. It's not done like distastefully or anything. Like it's I don't know how I feel about any white authors writing that word, but like for what it's worth, I'm black and I don't know. I was like I get why. Like I get why. But it always just kind of takes me. I'm like, oh, but I remember like this was in the 80s. Published by DC though, so I don't think DC was always the publishers of Watchmen though. I'd have to see. Oh god. Oh shit. Ghost Rider's so broken. I just enjoy hitting him with the same move over and over again.
This one's out.
And he kind of talks. I kind of just stole his voice from this, huh? Ah, fuck. Alright, that shit. Ooh, body. Guys, genetics are altered. What the fuck are they doing in Atlantis? Ghost Rider killed this guy, dude. Altered genes mean nothing when Ghost Rider burns right through them. Yeah, for some reason, Mr. Fantastic does a gross amount of damage on this game. Damn. Holy. I hit him like a real comic book move. What the fuck? Oh, man. I forgot the Hulk is fast when he's this big. I know... I don't know. People always bring up the Edward Norton Hulk movies being like the best. I feel like the Ang Lee Hulk movie did it the best. I feel like Ang Lee Hulk gets him emotionally. But the Hulk is just like a big ass baby, bro. He's a big baby. Bruce Banner has severe like developmental childhood trauma, like, and the Hulk is like a physical manifestation of that part, like his traumas. And it's also proof through this that like Hulk isn't. People say Hulk is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I really wouldn't say that's like completely correct because the Hulk is not inherently evil. Earlier on, yes, he had a propensity to destroy things, but that was just out of like a lack of knowing or a lack of knowledge. Like I would say the Hulk is closer to Frankenstein if you want to compare it to like a monster like that. He's more akin to Frankenstein. He's like the monster that was created by, I guess we could say, Bruce Banner, like instead of Victor Frankenstein. But yeah, Hulk is just like a big ass baby, dude. Like Hulk wants like a mommy and like a dad who loves him, like very big raging child. Which is why when Hulk is written like too intelligently, it's uninteresting. Because I'm like, he's not supposed to be dumb like a baby, but he's supposed to be like, he could reason and plan and fight. Oh my god.
I trust you're not the only team Colonel Fury has attempting to stop the Masters.
We're not even here to fight your ass yet, dude.
Atuma allowed me free reign of the catacombs in return for the sonic emitters. And I just now located our prize, the Tome of Asarius.
What do you want that for?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for questions.
Damn it.
I must be on my way to the Valley of Spirits.
Usually works. Let me get a drink of water real quick.
But before I go, allow me to summon a little entertainment for you. It's the least.
I had to clean that water bottle. It's starting to like taste musty. I got the lid. The lid's starting to taste musty. Probably clean it after the stream tonight. After this, we got to go fight Mandarin. Now, here, our super abilities mean nothing, and this boss fight really isn't that hard at all. He's gonna have to wait until he decides to punch each one of these things. There we go. And then quick time event. Here we go. Oh,
Hulk backflip. Hulk roll. Hulk dodge. Yeah, maybe up there. Or yeah, look at me spin. This has always been one of my favorite. I love this boss fight. This boss fight's so cool. Very cool boss fight. Unexpected as well. I'll never forget the first time I did this boss fight. I did not see this coming. I was surprised as fuck. I was like, what is this thing? I love the Kraken's little icon over there, actually. It looks great. He's like, yeah, let me kill you with my big-ass purple health ball. Come on. Come on, let go of the block button just one time. Just one time. I won't one-shot you. I don't think we have to. I think we might have to kill the others before it'll let us continue. Actually. I always thought those squid missiles were cool as shit. Ow. Bitch, get... Damn, it's taking longer than I thought. Just because I'm pretty sure you have to fight all of them before he decides to punch this again. I forgot where you have to stand to get him to punch the fucking thing. There you go. Ah. Oh, my head. Ow. Oh, my whole body.
Stop the humans!
I don't know if Ghost Rider really classifies as human. Like, a demon, right? Go ahead and use this to kill these guys a little quicker. I hate that if one person uses them, everybody does. I don't understand that design choice there. Oh, and they're still not dead. That's awesome.
Hey everybody, look! I won!
Want all my money.
How is this possible?
Uh-oh. Oh, this motherfucker just broke it on his own accord. What the fuck? Spin the win. Alright, one more. I can ult again already. I think I picked up a coin though. Oh, we just gotta worry about killing mobbies. There we go, last one. Triple Y? Triple Y, double B? They said, get out of here, hurry up. Here's an easy one. Die. We did it, Marima. Atuma is defeated and the Masters of Evil are gone. I love how the bad guy's like, wait, hold on, I'm taking a call, hold on.
Many thanks. Atlantis
Be
owes
kind.
you a debt of gratitude. And Namor would like to say something.
Surface dwellers, I'll have you know I was perfectly capable.
Can't read Richards. I said, fuck you. Can you hear me read? Fuck you.
Yes, well, you did.
We'll probably never see an Ultimate Alliance 4, sadly. Because I think they set the third one up to fail, making it a Switch exclusive. Not saying it inherently failed, because it was a Switch. Well, that's kind of what I said, huh, in a way. I don't even know if it was a failure, but I know it was probably, like, the least well-received out of the 3 games, because it's, like, the worst one, structurally. And just visually. That Avengers game Square Enix made should have been fucking Ultimate Alliance 3. That's what it should have been.
You did a good job in Atlantis. Who knows? Atlanteans may even start to tolerate us surface dwellers.
And you didn't drown, which is awesome. We used the nanobites, remember? Oh, damn it, that's right. My bad.
And that's why your next stop is his palace in the Valley of Spirits.
Valley of Springs. We're going to China?
Yes. I want you to discuss things with Mandarin. Find out what the Masters of Evil are planning. Talk to Black Widow for additional information. Or see Mr. Wingfoot if you're ready to go now.
We're going to China. Oh, shit. China #1, bitch. Man, I remember the super racist voice everybody used to say that with. Yeah, the older I get, the more, I'm not going to say, like, depressed or sad, but the lamer it occurred. I'm like, bro, it's really lame that racism is just so... It's literally just, like, so lame. Like, it's in every facet and fabric of our fucking society. Like, like, racism is very American. Like, I really hate that, too. Racism is so fucking American. It sucks. I've always read World War Hulk, but I don't think I've actually read Planet Hulk all the way through. I think I need to read that. Oh, can we... Damn, that's all of our tokens. Plus 5% health, might 5 minutes. The fuck? Selling that, using that shit. I feel like I missed a thing there, I'm not gonna lie.
Never back down from life.
Rah, rah!
See if Weasel has some fucking answers for us on that laptop. Oh, he's there.
Password you gave me worked like a charm. I
Uh-uh.
had no problems getting into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s database.
Glad to hear. Did you dig up anything useful?
You are gonna love this. The Imperium, it's a S.H.I.E.L.D. think tank. You know, one of those places where they get geniuses together.
Excuse me. Any idea what the Imperium think tank is for?
No. But I can find out by hacking into the S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database. But I need help from one of the few guys who can crack that code. C.B. Cebulski, or a guy named Baroge.
So why don't you ask them?
I need you to talk to Hank Pym and find out which of those two guys I can trust.
Okay. Get out of the way, Hulk. You have something, man? You have something new to say?
Greetings. I trust all went...
How are things, Jarvis?
All this commotion with the SHIELD personnel has me somewhat flustered, I'm afraid. And then there's the matter of the seedy characters
Excuse me.
lurking about.
You mean Weasel?
Yes, I find this Mr. Weasel to be quite unnerving. You never know where he's gonna pop up next.
Sorry, Jarvis, but Sorry, Jarvis, but Weasel needs to be our little secret.
Not to worry. The SHIELD personnel will not find out about him from me.
Thanks, Jarvis. Have any SHIELD personnel come through here?
They haven't set foot in this area. I think Colonel Fury and his people prefer to stay near their equipment.
But you'll let us know if any of them come through here, right?
You have my solemn word on it.
Thanks.
It was my pleasure.
Fireman?
Hey, how's it going?
Did you hear about the Imperium?
That it's a think tank? Yeah. But the big question is, what are they thinking about?
How do you figure that?
Well, are they good guys who are helping humanity? Or are they bad guys who are coming up with new reality shows for TV?
You don't like SHIELD, do you?
Can't say that I'm a big fan. Maybe it's my loner state of mind, but large military groups like SHIELD make me very paranoid. Maybe I'm just jealous of their limitless budget. I mean, they have their massive helicarrier and Omega base. I don't even have a Spidey-mobile.
How'd you become Spider-Man?
It's the same old story you've heard 100 times. Boy gets bit by radioactive spider. Boy gets spider superpowers. Boy becomes world's most popular crime fighter. You know how it goes.
No way.
Yes way. Only problem is, I can't spin webs. I had to create wrist devices to do that. You wouldn't believe how expensive web fluid is. You know me.
Cap,
Hi, can I help you?
have you heard about Black Widow? If you fought World War II, how come you're young?
While attempting to stop a missile heading for London, I fell into the ocean and was frozen. I stayed that way until they fished me out decades later.
That's incredible.
Yes, I'm sure it was the
Yes.
serum that kept me alive. But I've got to tell you, it's been quite a shock getting used to these modern times. I've yet to figure out VCRs.
Damn, dated reference. Did you have a sidekick?
Yes. His name was Bucky. He was a great kid and a great friend.
What happened to him?
He died in an airplane explosion, or it's assumed he did. His body was never found.
Later.
Anytime.
Cap, how did your friend die?
All right, let's go talk to Hank Pym.
Hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're ready for Mandarin, because he's no pushover.
Do you know CB Cebulski?
Cebulski? Oh yeah, I knew him back at MIT. A real computer genius. Too bad he ran with the hacker crowd.
Really? What happened?
Well, on a dare, CB tapped into the financial system of a major electric company and gave everyone 50 cents off their next bill.
Was he caught?
Yeah, but I've got to hand it to CB. He never gave up the names of the other hackers he worked with, even when he was threatened with jail.
Do you know a hacker named Barouche?
No. Try Vision. No problem.
Welcome. Do you...
Do you know Barouche?
Barouche. Yes. He is a computer criminal from Canada, wanted in several countries for ID theft.
Is he talented?
Definitely. Barouche has executed several very sophisticated crimes, but I would recommend you stay away from him.
Why is that?
He is not trustworthy. The last time he was caught, Barouche gave the authorities the names of his accomplices in exchange for his freedom. No.
Alright, Cebulski is our guy then. Weasel.
Hey.
Who are these two hackers you're looking to meet?
They are the creme de la creme of computer geeks. CB and Baroge are the only two guys who've made their way into S.H.I.E.L.D. files. Well, and live to tell about it.
So you're not sure you can trust them?
I'd like to think there's honor amongst thieves, but either one of those guys could turn me in, just for the fun of it.
Okay. Get out of my way. I'm going to China. Hello? Time for China.
Yes? Can I...
I love you. What do we know about Mandarin?
He is a genius who has developed 10 rings of power from alien technology.
Oh my
His
god.
palace in the Valley of Spirits is protected by a gigantic robot known as Ultimo.
How dangerous are these rings of power? Sorry, I'm yawning.
How dangerous are these rings of power?
Very.
Oh.
But Iron Man could fill you in on the specifics. He and Mandarin have been arch enemies for years.
Right?
My apologies. You are...
We're on our way, baby.
Hi, can I take you?
Takes to the Valley of Spirits.
Loki, are you certain your ploy in Atlantis worked?
My good doctor, how could you doubt the god of mischief? My performance as Mandarin was flawless. Rest assured, the heroes will travel to the Valley of Spirits.
I wonder who will be the worst for this confrontation. The heroes or Mandarin?
It matters not, so long as one of them pays the ultimate price.
The traitorous Mandarin will most likely meet his demise. But not without destroying several of Fury's lackeys first.
Indeed. I would find it most enjoyable if my dear brother Thor were to fall in battle, long as he been a thorn in my side. Oh, don't look so sad, Enchantress. When our ultimate plan is realized, you will find others more worthy of your attention than Thor.
I should hope so, Loki. Still, it saddens me that Thor must die. He is truly a god to be admired.
That pompous fool's overdeveloped physique is nothing compared to my conniving intellect. Now, I have longed to crush his self-righteous countenance beneath my booted heel.
Silence! All of you. My scanners show the heroes are in the Valley of Spirits.
This is so good.
The stage, and the players have arrived. Now, let us watch and see who will survive this tale of deception.
Dude, I would watch a whole, like, little movie animated like that. You've arrived at Mandarin's palace, Colonel Fury.
Excellent. Now all you have to do is track down Mandarin and see what he knows about the Masters of Evil.
Might take a little bit of doing, but I'm sure we'll convince Mandarin to talk to us.
I have located
Goddamn hands off me. We're not even the invaders. Wrong fucking team.
That wasn't much of a fight.
A Hulk could pull that rope.
Hulk will do it.
Damn it. shit.
Hawk will never lose.
Destroy them.
Alright, shit. Thank God you can't fall off the edges. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, before we get too far, I think I want to call things. This is a good little video, short stream, but a good little video for part 3 of Ultimate Alliance. I just wanted to stream something tonight. Tomorrow, after I'm done with homework, we'll get a bigger stream going. I don't know if I'm going to the movies tomorrow. If I do, I'll stream after. If I don't go to if I decide I'm not going tomorrow, I'll probably boot up Skyrim or more of this tomorrow. But I am beat tonight. I am tired. I'm turning into an old man. It's like barely 10 o'clock and I'm ready for sleep. So I'm going to go brush my teeth and get my water and feed the cat and get ready for bed. Look out for this VOD in the next day or two. We will finish Mandarin then. But we finished Atlantis. And that's the last drag of the game. The rest of the game is downhill fun. Like, it's great. It's excitement. It's the best part. So yeah. Stay tuned.